All right, geometry students, we're back for Unit 1, Lesson 14, which is where we are defining rotations. There are two goals for this lesson. First goal, I can describe a rotation by stating the center and angle of the rotation. So we're going to need a specific center to make a rotation, and we're going to need to know an angle that we rotate from that center. That angle can go multiple directions, so we're going to have to be specific with that. Our second is that I can draw rotations, so then we're going to actually do the drawing. All right, some vocabulary. We have our 6 words that we've been using a lot of lately. Assertion, so something that hasn't been proven. Congruent, when things are equal. Directed line segment, remember that's a segment in a specific direction with an arrow telling you the direction, and the endpoints tell you the distance. An image is our new picture that is typically congruent. A reflection is where we have our mirror line and we reflect the object across it. And then we have a rigid transformation, which is just the changing of a shape from one spot to another spot by rotating, reflecting, or translating. So our big one that we're going to focus on today is our word rotation. Takes a point to another point using a given center. The 2 radii make a given angle. So we're going to have a given center. We have to use a given angle, and we use the radii from that center to make the angle. All right, now I know some of these pictures are a little bit tough to see, but do the best. Remember, this is a warm-up, so being wrong isn't a big deal. For each figure, which pair of angles looks congruent? So you're just looking at which ones look like they're close to congruent. And if you have the angles in front of you, how could you physically check to make sure that they're congruent or prove that they're congruent? So figure 1, you have angle CBA, angle FED, and angle LHG. Okay, so which 2 of these angles are congruent? In figure 2, we have angle YZM, angle LSR, and angle KBP. Which of these look like they are congruent to each other? All right, figure 3, we have circle with 2 radii in them making the angles. So we have circle V with angle GVD. We have circle J with angle XJL. And we have circle N with angle ENC. All right, my help on 4, this one's a little bit difficult to see, is I would focus on the central angle, the angle that goes to the center. So focus on angle LHG, focus on angle CBA, focus on angle DEF, and try and estimate which ones you think are equal. All right, bring your answers to class tomorrow, and that is how we will start the discussion on how to do rotations. Thanks.